Hello, and today I am recording a virtual CV for my academic job search. I'll post this to my YouTube channel and can also use the link to share in job applications um, as I move forward with my search. So I am fairly recent doctoral graduate in literatures and English. I earned my PhD in literatures and English from Cornell University. I defended my dissertation in October of 2023. My time at Cornell was very lengthy with some interruptions, which I'll take some time to explain. I began studying at Cornell in 2013. My focus at this time was in the field of early American literature, and I was focused particularly on literature of the American Civil War. At that time, I was working very closely with Shirley Samuels, who's the department chair at Cornell University. Um, as I was moving forward with work in literature focused on the Civil War, I encountered the medical writings and fictions of a writer, Silas Weir Mitchell. Silas Weir Mitchell was both um, a physician. He was one of the first psychiatrists and psychologists in America. He was also a surgeon during the American Civil War. That's where his career started. And when I discovered Mitchell's writings, my focus shifted towards this moment of the Civil War and how it starts a kind of intersection of literature and medicine, particularly around anxiety, nervousness, psychology, which Mitchell was very influential in as he was the founder of the rest cure. So this is the focus of what my dissertation at Cornell became. When I discovered Mitchell's writings, my dissertation topic changed, and I took a couple of years off from my studies to kind of regroup, get a little bit more outside of academic career progress, which you'll see on my paper resume. I worked a few office jobs, some jobs in software. I've worked some jobs in chat support and customer service and also in artificial intelligence. So I've kind of had a lot of varied experiences in that area. When I returned to studies in 2021, so the final 2 years of my dissertation, I paused in 2018, took some time off, and then returned in 2021. My focus was on modernist literature and this moment that the rest cure created in modernist literature, where in patients and doctors became very aware of emotional distress and its capacity to create and produce feelings of manifestations of real physical illness in patients. So this is the origins of mental health, mental illness, mental health treatment in the transatlantic world. So my focus is on both American and British literature. Key figures, Charlotte Perkins Gilman, whose writing speaks directly to Mitchell's medical writings. F. Scott Fitzgerald, Virginia Woolf is a huge figure for me, and her, especially Mrs. Dalloway and the Waves, the way that Woolf deals with mental health in those texts is very integral to my scholarship. Um, so I finished my dissertation in 2023, worked at Cornell for a time, and currently I'm on the job market and working on a few freelance writing projects. I have a blog that I maintain fairly regularly, in which I'm slowly working on transferring here to YouTube. My blog is titled The Modernist Revival Podcast, which is also the title of this YouTube channel. So that's why you might be seeing that there if you're coming at this from a job application that I've submitted and have questions about that. My current writing projects and interests are more current than modernist literature, but I certainly am very still focused on the ways in which modernist literature has shaped and informed a lot of current literature, popular culture, and criticism. The modernism is still a key moment for me, even as my current writing projects are more around reality television. You might see if you look into my podcast, Maggie Nelson's The Art of Cruelty has been incredibly influential to my current thinking around entertainment, ethics, artistic endeavors. Our creative humanism is a concept that I'm thinking of a lot recently. Um, so yeah, if you have interest in checking out the work that I've been producing on my podcast or on my blog, I welcome you to check that out on Spotify. My blog is also published on WordPress at www.modernistrevivalpodcast.wordpress.com. You can find me there. And if you have any questions, you can also feel free to send me an email or reach out to me on one of my social media channels. Thank you.